I'd like to give a shout out to my family, my friends, especially my dad, Big Mama, my honey being Clint, and his family, Rhonda and Richard. Thank you for supporting me in my little journey that doesn't seem to quit growing. Thank you. Love you all.
I just want to give out a shout out to my parents. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and thank you for being there all along the way. Also to my best friends, I seriously could not have done it without you. Thank you so much, and go Cox!
Hey everyone, I just wanted to say thanks Mom and Dad for everything. I've changed my major a bunch of times and y'all been there for me through it all. Thanks for your support and always being my #1 fans. Thank you to my family and Grandpapa, Mimi, y'all have always been there for me, and I'm super excited to do this thing, so yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my friends and family, more specifically my parents, for helping me be successful along the way. Go Gamecocks.
Hey Mom, Chris, Dad, and Joanne. I wanted to say thank you for everything you guys have done for me these past 4 years. You guys are the best. Love you.
I want to give a shout out to all my friends, family, and professors, and I want to give a special thanks to my mom for supporting me and being with me the whole way through this journey. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you.
Congrats, class of 2020. I just want to thank my mom and dad for always motivating me to succeed and finally graduate.
Hi, I'd like to give a great shout out to my friends and my family, especially my husband, for supporting me and motivating me along this journey, which has allowed me to reach my goals.
I just want to give a huge shout out to my mom and dad. You guys are my best friends, my biggest supporters. Everything I am is because of who you are and who you taught me to be, so thank you so much, and I love you.
Hey, thank you so much for my friends and family that have gotten me here today. Thank you for always supporting me, and I'm doing this for you guys.
Of course, when it comes to graduation time, the first name you have to mention is your mother. Shout out to my mom. Thank you for the dedication and years of love and understanding throughout the process of education. My father, thank you as well for your guidance through this process. My sister, the rest of my family, thank you all. My friends that I've met through school, cohorts of the communications department and film school. And of course, my brothers of the Jacksonville State University Drumline and the JSU Spartan Army. The many friends I've made through the Southerners, thank you all for being with me and joining me through this journey.
I would like to thank all of my friends, family, faculty, and anybody else who has guided me and helped support me throughout my collegiate career. I couldn't have made it this far without you, and just thank you so much for all the love and support. Go Gamecocks!
I'd like to give a shout out to my parents for always supporting me, and my grandma Ruby for always helping me move in, and my track team for always being there for me.
Big shout out to all my friends and family for being there for me while I'm going through this. Thank you guys, and I love you all.
Shout out to my dad for helping me financially and emotionally. Shout out to my sister for being there, pushing me to do the best. And shout out to my friends who were there when I wanted to stop, but it kind of pushed me. Thank you.
Hi, this is Moses. I want to give a shout out first to Jesus Christ, who's the head of my life. And I want to give thanks to my parents who helped motivate and push me through. Thank the Lord for all of my teachers who I sit in their office day in and day out, who is willing to help and to go the extra mile to be such good teachers that will allow me to get and accomplish my goals. Thank you.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad and my husband and my daughter for helping me get through this journey of college.
Hey there, I'd like to first start off by giving a huge shout out to my family. Thank you for always being there for me. You've been the best support system a girl could ask for. I'd also like to say thank you to my friends and my Zeta sorority sisters. Thank you for pulling me away from school and making sure that I had the best college experience. I'm sad and excited at the same time that my college experience is coming to an end here at JSU, but I can always say, go Gamecocks.
I guess to start things off, I didn't expect to be here so soon. I remember sitting in classes not even a few months ago, even just a few years ago and a few months ago, thinking, wow, I've still got such a long way to go to graduation, yet here I am today. Graduation's in a little over, at the time of the video, it's a little over a month. I'm sure when the video does play, it'll be during the ceremony, so we're at graduation now. But I can imagine just, thinking during my earlier years, wow, I've got a good ways to go before I graduate. And now that I've actually got the opportunity, I'd like to thank a few people who have really made a difference in the last 4 years. First of all, I'd like to thank my professors and my fellow students at the Political Science Department. I've learned countless things from each of you and many valuable lessons, and frankly, I've enjoyed being part of the program with you. I'm looking forward to working with some of the faculty that work in the master's program. I'm sure I'll learn a lot more from them and, lay the foundation to my academic goals. Secondly, I'd like to extend a thanks to some folks at the library, namely Miss Kim on the 4th floor and Miss Carly on the 3rd floor, for keeping me kind of within the bounds of rationality when I go up there with my crazy ideas for papers. They've been a real help over the last few years, and a lot of the success I've had with my papers is largely due in part to their help. So I'd like to, again, say thank you to them. Another group of folks I'd like to say thank you to are many of my friends and family. I've made a lot of friends here at JSU over the last 4 years, and they've really helped to make the experience that I've had, and it's been, frankly, some of the best years of my life. I can imagine it wouldn't be the same without them, so I want to thank them for, just being along the way and, all the things we've got to do together and what lies ahead for us. Same goes with my friends from back home and my family. I mean, they've been with me essentially since day one here, so I'm really grateful to have such a large support network with just, my friends and my family. And again, just thank you. And then one last person I would like to, I wish he could be here to see this today, but my grandfather who passed away a few years ago, I'd like to essentially dedicate my graduation to him. He was always very supportive of me pursuing my academic goals, and I think he'd be very proud of today. I think he'd be just, overjoyed at me going into graduate school and me looking at programs after the fact. So again, I'd like to essentially dedicate my ceremony to him, and I hope I made him proud.
I'd like to shout out my mom and my brother for being with me on this journey, and now I want to shout out my fiance and my son for motivating me through this tough time. But now I made it. Long time coming. Go Gamecocks.
Thank you to everyone who's been supportive to me during my time here at JSU, especially my mom and my stepdad, Kelly. Go Gamecocks.
Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. First, I would like to thank God because without Him, I wouldn't have made it this far, this fast. I would like to do a special thanks to my parents, my aunt, my uncles, and for everyone who has supported me along my journey while here at Jacksonville State University. To the amazing faculty and staff, thank you all so much. It was truly a blessing to be here and a journey to be a part of.
Hey everyone. My name is Laura Lathan. I just wanted to say thank you to my friends, my family, and most importantly to God for supporting me and helping me get through school. Thank you. I love y'all.
I'd like to give a shout out to Billy and Pat Edmonds of Rainsville, Alabama. They're my parents, and I just want to say that I love you and thank you for everything that you do. And thank you for supporting me.
I would like to thank my fiance, Chase Denham, for supporting me throughout my last 4 years in college, my mother and my family, and especially my son, Sutton Denham, for being my motivation. I would like to give a shout out to Mr. Hill Mayfield. He has been an amazing professor in the Human Resource Management Department. Thank you guys, and thank you for getting me here.
I just want to say thank you to all my family, my mom and my dad, for supporting me and helping me through college. I know it's been a rough several years, but we've made it, and I'm excited for my new journey. I love you all. Thank you again, and go Gamecocks.
I'd like to thank my mom and dad for everything they've done for me and for supporting me, and just shout out to all my friends I've made here at JSU, and go Gamecocks.
Hey, Mom and Dad, I just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me as I've gone to college. Thank you for everything you've done. You guys are the best, and I love you so much. Thank you.
Hey, Mom, Dad, Danielle, and Garrett. Just wanted to say thank you so much for getting me to this day. I couldn't have made it without you. I love y'all so much. Go Gamecocks.
I just wanted to thank my mom, my dad, my whole entire family for helping me get here, this school, this university, for helping me with anything that I've ever needed. The faculty, never giving up on me, and just going the extra mile. at times that they didn't have to.
First of all, I just want to thank God for allowing me to order my steps and allowing me to finally make it this far and accomplishing my biggest goal in life. And I want to thank my parents for sticking by me and being supportive throughout this whole process, and my entire family. And I dedicate this day to my daughter, Olivia. I love you.
Mom, Dad, none of this at all is possible without y'all. Thank you for everything you've done to get me to this point. I wouldn't be here without you both, so thank you.
Half a day. I'd like to thank the registrar's office for encouraging me to get this done, my family for all their love and support, especially my husband, Mark, my 2 boys, Marky and Michael, for their patience and love and support. Thank you.
I want to send a big shout out to my family and friends, my family who stood by me and my friends who've been supportive and shown me good vibes. And I also want to thank my thesis supervisor, Dr. Chris Murdoch, and my other faculty professors. I especially want to thank Dr. Blair for his time he spent with me, grooming me to be a better scientist. I really learned a lot from him, and most especially, I learned how to be selfless from him. I also want to send a big shout out to the International Student Organization, ISO. They were a support for me. They included me in a lot of activities, especially the UNDT. That was my most memorable day. I'm thankful to be in JSU. JSU has taught me a lot. JSU made me tough and prepared me for the world out there. There were times when I didn't believe I would be standing here with my fellow graduates, but here I am. And so my advice to everyone living here today, or those who are just beginning their university journey, is do not think too little of yourself and push yourself past your limits. I'm just going to end with this short quote that I came up with at an original, and it says, "They looked at me and they saw a seed. I looked at me and I saw a tree, but God looked at me and he saw a forest." So thank you, everyone, and I'm grateful to God.
Well, I want to thank my mom and dad for making this possible for me, and I want to thank all the music faculty and all the faculty in general at JSU for making this possible. Thank you.
I want to just take this time out to thank all the little ones that has helped me get this far in my education career, my wife, my kids, my motivation, and I'd like to thank my mom and my grandfather and all my mentors who guided me down this path as I was on this journey. And I just want to say thank you. It's been a long journey, yes it has, but I made it through it. I want to just say thank you. I'm not going to start naming names because I'm sure I forget someone. It's a heap of you all who have helped me, and I hope I can return the favor on your endeavors as you prosper in life. Thank you.
I want to thank my family, especially my mom, my dad, my nana, Mammy and Papa. Y'all been super helpful throughout all of this, and I couldn't have done it without you. I want to thank my second family and my friends who always encouraged me throughout all of this. And then I want to thank Austin for always telling me that I can do this when I said I couldn't. And then thank you, lastly, to all my professors at Sandrock and here at JSU.
I can't believe that I made it this far. I would like to thank God, my wife, my children, and the rest of my family for putting up with me during my time of going through school and getting my education.
I'd like to shout out my mom and dad and my amazing grandparents for helping me get through this degree.
My name is Dorian Hope, and I would like to thank my family and friends for being there every step of the way on this great accomplishment. I did it.
I just want to thank my friends and my family for helping me get through school.
Hello, everyone. I would like to dedicate this very special shout out to my mom, my dad, my brother Brandon, his wife Jaquez, their daughter, and my lovely niece Alice, and my uncle Nathan. I would like to thank you guys for everything that y'all have done for me along my journey. Y'all have taught me many things such as being generous, how to love, how to give, and how to strive for excellence. These teachers are very essential, and it means the world to me. Without you guys, I wouldn't have never made it. So I would like to thank you guys for everything that y'all have done for me, everything that y'all have taught me. Peace and blessings. Thank you very much.
First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Jacksonville State University for allowing me the opportunity to achieve my dreams. Secondly, I'd like to give a shout out to my mom and dad for all of their love and support throughout all of these years. I'd also like to give a shout out to my brother, Austin, for his valued insight into the realm of science. And lastly, I'd like to give a shout out to my friends for all of their support and love.
What's going on? Thank you all, everyone that came out and supported me. Thank you to my family, my friends, my beautiful girlfriend, and everyone else that supported me along the way. Thank you all.
I want to give a shout out to my family and friends that helped me along the way, and a special shout out to Patricia Bradley for the support and all the motivation.
It took a village to get here, but there was one lady that was behind it all. Mom, thank you so much. I could not have done this without you. I love you to the moon and back.
Hi, I'd like to thank my friends, family, and professors for helping me along this journey. Stay cocky.
First of all, I'd really like to thank my drumline brothers who supported me no matter what, really shaped me into the man I am today. I'd like to thank my studio professors, Mr. Clint Gillespie, Mr. Sean Womack, Dr. Matt Jordan, Dr. Thomas McCutcheon, and Dr. Andrew Ling for really making a difference in my life and helping me be a trailblazer in my family. And I'd like to thank my close friends. I'd be remiss if I didn't. You guys helped me really take a look within myself, find out who I am and what I'm doing this for. I'd like to thank everybody who's ever touched me in the world of music and pushed me to be better than I was. And most of all, I'd like to thank my family and my mother for believing me no matter what, for believing that I could be the first person to do this. And I just hope I can make you proud, and thank you for the sacrifices you made for me. I love you so much.
Hi, I'm Brandon Newsom, and I'd like to thank everyone in my family, my mom and dad, both my brothers, and all my other family members and friends for helping me get to where I am today. Go Gamecocks.
I would like to thank my mom and my family for supporting me through these 4 years here at Jacksonville, and I would also like to thank JSU for the best college experience I could have possibly asked for.
I would like to thank several people for helping me get as far as I have. I would like to thank Dr. Norval in ECE block. She really pushed us to think about what it was that we were teaching. And I'd also like to thank Dr. Alvidrez and also Miss Allen when we were in Lit block. And above all, I would like to thank all of the JSU faculty in the education department because they have been so supportive of all of us and have also really pushed us to be the best that we can be, even in these very trying times. I would also like to thank my mom and dad for being very supportive of me and helping me whenever I needed the help. And thank you to everyone.
First, I would like to thank God and give honor to Him for guiding me through my journey through college. I would also like to thank my mom and my dad for being supportive through all my many decisions, and thank my pastor and my home church for always encouraging me and being there for me, and we finally made it. Thank you.
I just want to thank my family and my friends for helping me get to where I am today, and I would like to thank the Marching Southerners for helping me grow as a person during my time here at JSU.
I want to thank everyone, every backbone, every person that's been in my corner the entire time I've been in school. I want to give a special shout out to Pooter, aka my mama. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for every last one of my friends, family members, extended family, and God, of course. Without him, you wouldn't see the graduate before you today. So thank you, everyone.
I would just like to thank my mom and my dad. Without them, this would not have been possible. My family has been a great support system for me, and without the Lord, I would not have made it this far. Go Gamecocks.
I want to thank my husband, my grandparents, and my mom.
Mom, Dad, thank you for taking care of Joshua. Joshua, I did this for you. Whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. I love you.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Daddy. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you guys in the art department for supporting me. And also my family who couldn't be here. Thank you guys so much. And obviously my sisters and my brother.